Dan Perry here with another danontech computer applications video for Northeast State Community College. In this video we're going to look at the File or Windows Explorer, and in it I have a menu area up the top, and it says Organize and New Library as choices I have now. I've got an address bar here where I can type addresses. I've got a search bar here on the right that I can do searches. Right now it is open in a form where it's showing my different libraries because my library button is highlighted. If I click up on favorites, it's going to show my favorites. Computer, it will show the different hard drives that I have available. So I have some internal and some removable hard drives. I've got a CD or DVD in the DVD drive. If I click down on networks, it will show the networks and any network shares that I have. So I can come up here and I can navigate from there. So if I were to click, say, on my C drive, my hard drive, I'm going to see the directory structure of my hard drive. If I came up here and clicked on the documents, it will show you my documents folder. And I can see a lot of documents and folders if I scroll through those. Now, I can change my view. If I don't like this view, the view I'm in is a details view, and it shows file names, the dates they were modified, the file types, the sizes, and I can actually come in here and add additional columns of information if I wanted. If I opened, for example, a pictures, in this case it's not in the details view. I'm going to switch it back and we'll talk about how going to details view is. Since this is my pictures folder in details view, it's showing a little bit different. It's showing, again, dates and file names, but it's also got a column, a size and a column for star ratings and a column for tags. Let's go back here to my documents folder. If I want to change the views, up here in the upper right I can click the drop down and I can choose different views. Come down to the bottom, I'm in the content view, and it shows me a lot of the same things the detail did. It's got my file name, modified date, size information, but it's giving a little bit more detail, or in a little bigger view. A tiles view shows a lot of the same information, size, the name of the file, the kind of file. That, for example, I've got a Word file highlighted, and when I do mouse over them, additional information in a tooltip opens up. But that's our tiles view. Back here's our details view, and again I can change the columns that are displaying. I've got a list view that just lists the names. Then small icons, and in the small icons view I'm getting a small icon indicating the type of file and the name of it. Medium icons, as I drag up towards medium icons, notice the size of the icons change and the number of columns. Moving up towards large icons, and finally extra large icons. So you can go in and change those views. I personally prefer details view for most things. However, if I'm in a folder with pictures, maybe I would like an icon view, so that what it will show there is if it's a file type that it recognizes, it will actually show an icon of, or an image, a preview of that image. So in this case a JPEG, it can show a preview of it. Everybody has their own preferences. Choose the view that you like most often, and whenever I come back to this folder, it will be in the view I left it at. If I go to another folder, it will be in the view I left it at. So let me change this one to the details view. Let me come back to my pictures. It's in details. I come back here, and that's now in the details view, because once I change it or set it, it will go and it will use that view from then on. I can change the way the window looks somewhat as well, and I've got here a layout, and I'm sorry, I'm going to have to change my screen position a moment so that that will stay on the screen. But I can come in here to the organized layout, and I can change some of these panes that are showing or turn them on and off. So I could, for example, turn off the preview pane that was over here on the right. Or I can come back to my layout and I can turn off my navigation pane that was on the left. Let me turn both of those back on. And just turn on and off these panes by clicking on them. Now the preview pane, if I click on without opening it a file of the type it recognizes, it will give me a preview in that previews pane of that file type. So that gives me a good way of viewing those files. Now we will continue with navigating in the Windows Explorer in a future video. Thank you for watching this danontech video for Northeast State Community College. Please subscribe to this playlist so you don't miss future videos.